Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing? See if I can share this thing out. Share, create post, live, share, Twitter, tweet, live chat, and go to live chat. What's up, RV DJ? How you doing today? Hey, Aurora, how you doing? Appreciate the share out, Sonia. So what's everybody up to? Hope everybody's having a great day today. It's another hot day here in South Carolina, y'all. Another hot day. Oh, you going to the doctor for your sunburn? Gotcha. Aurora says, almost time for bed. That's right. Getting late over there. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha, Sonia. Hey, KK, what's up? It's warm there too, huh, KK? Yeah, I've been on chat. That's why I'm a little bit late getting started. I've been on chat with YouTube, artificial intelligence, trying to find out where my super chats are at from my birthday live stream. So they wanted a screenshot. I sent them a screenshot of my monetization page. That's not good enough. They want me to go back to the live stream, even though it says it on my monetization page, the money that I got. They want me to go back and take a screenshot of every super chat that I got on my birthday and send it to them so they can try to figure out where my money went. These people are ridiculous. Hey, Arlene Berdita. Oh, yeah. I didn't do that, did I? Sorry, I'm a little bit out of sorts. Up. Wrong. Little bit out of sorts. Try this again. Copy. Paste. Chat. There you go. Tony Damien, how you doing? So yeah, I have the super chats written down. My monetization page under Creator Studio has them all listed, but YouTube didn't credit me with the super chats. So now the AIs want me to go. I have to go back to the live stream and screenshot every single one, even though they've already put it on the monetization screen. But they didn't give me the money in the monthly tracker. It shows I got it on the monetization page, but it doesn't show it on the monthly tracker.
Hey, it likes me today.
These people are a pain in my backside. Hey, Neil Ford.
Why do they want proof that I don't get it?
Me neither. They wanted the link to the live stream. So I sent them the link to the live stream. And then they said they wanted a screenshot. So I highlighted all my monetization page for my birthday live stream. I put that in the chat. He said, "Oh, no, 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 that's not good enough. We need a screenshot of each super chat." Even though in my analytics, the bar graph shows nothing there. But in monetization, where it's itemized, it shows the super chats. But they're saying that I have to prove it to them. I said, I already have, and you've already got it.
They have the information. Why should you have to do it for them? They can go into your account and take a look.
Absolutely.
That's stupid.
They could have looked at the live stream. They wanted the live stream link.
Yeah, they have access to all that.
I said, you go look.
Yeah, they have access to all that. Wow.
This outfit is something else.
Yeah, and then they'll take their 45% off the top. As you know.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. They want you to do the work for them so they don't have to do it.
Yeah, the first thing he asked me was, do you have the amounts? I said, yep. I gave them the amounts. Then they said, what's the live stream link? Sent that to him. Then he comes back and says, oh, we need a screenshot. So I went to monetization page. I just highlighted everything on the monetization page for that day.
Yeah.
Put that in the chat. He said, oh, no, no, no. You need to go to your live stream and take a screenshot of each super chat that you received. I said, no, you go do that.
Yeah, what they say.
He didn't answer me. I hung up and got off of it.
Oh, God, I love it.
So, yeah, I guess I'll have to get back on tomorrow and try to figure it out again.
I mean, I'm not monetized, so I don't know a whole heck of a lot about it. But I've got an S-ton of common sense. And, I mean, that would just drive me insane.
Well, here's the funny part about it. They say there's people running it. The person that I'm chatting with is the same person I chatted with August of last year when they took away all my subscribers.
Yeah, because isn't each individual channel assigned a person?
It's all AI.
Oh, it's all AI. Okay. See, again, I don't know a whole lot about it. That's why I'm asking dumb questions, but love it.
Look what I got today in the mail.
Woo-hoo! I came quick. That came quick. Wow, when I mailed that last Thursday.
Got me a sticker, folks. RV DJ. I need to get.
You know why it came quick? Because I mailed it before they picked up the mail out of the mailbox at 6 o'clock. I mailed it at like 5:30. So it went out Friday, Saturday. Wow, that was quick.
Hey, Jim.
Hi, my love.
Yeah, the Pony Express runs pretty good down here in the South.
I'm on my way to the doctor, my love. Hi, Nell. Nell. I'm okay, Nell. Tony's cleaning. Why isn't she up here hanging out with us?
She ain't cleaning. She's playing on that phone. She's playing them games she's got attached to.
Her paint by number game.
Yeah, she's hooked on playing the games now.
That's right. Before she went before she went on vacation, she was painting broccoli.
Yeah, she's not. He doesn't clean. Sid does all the cleaning.
I absolutely had to leave work a half an hour earlier before I wanted to because I had to get this truck washed. It was a nasty mess.
Jim says, "Okay, baby, please call me as I have a small task for you tonight."
A small task.
That's what he says in the chat.
Oh, okay. I'll call him after I get out of the doctor. He probably, oh no, he did the dishes. Maybe he wants me to do the dishes. I don't know.
I don't do dishes.
How am I going to do a small task when I have a live stream?
It's like Tony Damien trying to say she's cleaning. We all know that Sid does the cleaning. Jim says, "I did the dishes."
Okay. What task could he possibly want me to do? The bathroom?
Weed eating, mowing the yard.
Well, he lives in an apartment complex, so they do the yard. They do the courtyard.
Jim says, "You don't have to leave the apartment."
I don't want. I'm not worried about leaving the apartment. He's got my curiosity piqued, that's all. He very, very rarely asks me to do anything. Most of the time I take it upon myself. But it's got to be important if he's asking me to do something. It's okay, bye-bye.
So what'd you break at work today?
Well, let me tell you a story. I came into work this morning, and I don't know if you remember that picture of the machine that I use, that I showed a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, with the little hopper and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So where the piston is that goes in on the side of the machine there, inside of there are two like donut gaskets.
Right.
And those donut gaskets only wind up lasting about 6 months before you have to replace them constantly. So we ran out of spare gaskets. So my supervisor went out and he bought a piece of hose, about that long, black hose, and he cut a slice off of it, and it was about 1.5 inches in diameter. And he put that in there as a temporary gasket until we got the new ones in the shipped to us. And it was working great. Like, it was better than any other gasket he ever put in there. Well, apparently on Saturday when they worked overtime, this makeshift gasket totally blew out. So I come in this morning to an entire mess of product all over the side of the machine.
Wow.
Just this huge pool of conditioner just sitting underneath this piston, just laying there. So the story that I get is I go back out into the office and I said to the manager, I said, is there something that I need to know about the filling machine? And he said, oh yeah, so-and-so left me a note saying that it blew the gasket and they were having issues with it and he was in the process of fixing it and blah, blah. I'll have him talk to you about it. All right. So I'm like looking for something to do because now I don't have anything to do. So I'm like moseying around looking for busy work, yada, yada. And it's like an hour later and he still hasn't come up to talk to me about this filling machine. So finally, the manager comes back out in the warehouse, and he's like, "So what's going on?" And I said, "I don't know. I haven't talked to so and so. He hasn't come up to me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of still lost." Oh well, let's take a look at it. Mind you, this is the same manager that spilled that entire barrel of product a couple of weeks back, right? So I'm saying to myself, "Oh Lord, what are you gonna break now?" You know. So he says that. I mean, usually when it comes to a weekend, they want all the machines clean. They don't want any product left in them over the weekend. Like they want them totally empty. So I take the lid off of the hopper, and there's a half a hopper full of conditioner sitting in there. Oh, what in the heck? So he's turn it on. You see it says fill a couple of bottles, see what happens. This is after I cleaned up the mess that they left from over the weekend. And I put some rags up under there so it would catch it and everything. So I start filling the machine, and as the piston's going in, the conditioner's coming out. Yeah, I'm going, wow, this is going to be fun. He's like, oh, this is fine. You can just finish. How much is left in the barrel? I'm like, I don't know, a couple inches, not much. Oh, just finish it up, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that took like an hour. I finished that up, cleaned the machine out, cleaned up the whole mess that I made now because he wanted this stuff done. And that was it. And then I did like stupid stuff the rest of the day. But now we're sitting there with a broken filling machine that's leaking like a sieve. Like, oh my God. This time I didn't break it.
Wow. Breaking things and you're not even there.
Exactly. Breaking things by remote control.
Jennifer or Jim says Jennifer will be picking up an envelope after 9 and will call you.
Okay. Where's the envelope?
He doesn't say. Tony Damon said I was making a sandwich. Yeah, you're making a sandwich. All right.
So that's my life today. Jennifer Buell.
On her computer.
On my computer. Okay. In the middle of my live stream, Jennifer's gonna come and pick up an envelope. Okay. Fine. Fine. That's his daughter, by the way.
Tony Damon said I was making a sandwich. She wasn't making no sandwich. She's having an ice cream sandwich.
I thought she was cleaning.
Yeah.
She's a good multitasker.
That's the funniest joke you've ever told, Sonia. Tony Damon cleaning.
Well, first she said she was cleaning, and now she said she's making a sandwich. Maybe the fridge made the sandwich while she was cleaning.
Oh, what's up, Grayscale? How you doing today, buddy?
Anthony. Anthony. Anthony, Anthony, Anthony.
Hey, Amazing Maisie.
It's, what did Jim call him that one day? Godzilla Anthony?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Because Anthony calls him Barca Lounger Jim. Damn, worst union ever, no breaks.
Oh, well, that's what you get for joining the union out there, Tony Damon. I was in the union at the phone company.
Yeah, I figured that would be a union job.
Yeah, the phone company and trucking companies. That's about it in South Carolina.
Not the electric company?
Phone company and truck drivers. That's it. It's not big down here. That's what we need to do with Tony Damien. We need to put her on an assembly line.
An assembly line.
I bet she wouldn't make it 10 minutes.
That's kind of like what I'm on to an extent. You know, I mean, there's my section, and then there's another section that fills the supplement jars. There's another section that does packing. So it's kind of the same thing.
Better than that, we need to put her to work loading UPS trucks.
Oh God, I almost did that.
That is tough.
Mm-hmm. I would have drove them, but the schedule wouldn't have worked out with my gigs and stuff.
I worked with them for a while until I moved. I worked there about 6 months driving a package truck.
She said, "What the? Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, what's up?
Tony, Jim wants to know what kind of sandwich you made."
Ice
He
cream.
keeps, he keeps writing sis, and I think he means did. No, I'm parked now, Chris. I'm parked. I'm sitting in the parking lot of the doctor's office.
It's the same thing, though, Chris, whether she's parked or whether she's driving. Both hands are like this all the time. Package car, yeah.
This woman's got rainbow colored hair. She's got blonde at the top, like halfway down, then it turns purple to black, and then it's blue. Oh, I should have took a picture. Oh well.
Dang, that sounds like Tony. That sounds like Tony Damien.
It kind of looks like she didn't know what color to go with, so she just dumped them all on her head.
You sure it wasn't Noni May?
No, her hair wasn't pink. Roast beef and provolone. That's my favorite, Tony. That's what we had on Saturday. Well, Jim had roast beef and Swiss. I had roast beef and provolone. Because he didn't feel like cooking. And I didn't feel like cooking.
I had egg salad and bologna sandwich today with sweet pickles.
So you put the egg salad and the bologna and the pickles all on the same bread?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like something Jim would do. I don't know. When Jim makes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, he puts half a jar of peanut butter and half a jar of jelly on the bread. And then he hands me the sandwich, and it's all dripping out the bottom.
I have peanut butter, strawberry jam, ham, sweet pickles, and barbecue Lay's potato chips, all on the sandwich.
I put chips on my lunch meat sandwiches. I had Doritos on my sub the other day.
Peanut butter, jelly, ham, and sweet pickles.
Did you come up with these concoctions yourself?
Absolutely. I growed up poor.
Oh, so you put them all
literally
together.
Poor. Sometimes I'd take like a ketchup sandwich for lunch or a mayonnaise sandwich for lunch at school. I am booking cruise for a year straight. Yeah, you need to go on a cruise for a year. Let me know how that works out for you. Should probably be seasick the first day.
Bologna is kind of like Taylor ham if you heat it up.
We call it poor man's steak.
Nobody out of the state of New Jersey knows what pork roll or Taylor ham is. But picture spam in a spam that's round instead of rectangular. It's pretty much what it tastes like.
I love Spam. I can eat it right out of the can. I can eat it fried. I can eat it diced.
It's been a long time since I had spam.
I like it mixed in my scrambled eggs. Tony Damon says, only been seasick once.
I have sea legs. I don't have that problem. I remember when I was 3 years old, my parents and me, my aunt and uncle, and my grandparents all went on a ferry ride to Nova Scotia. The only ones that didn't get seasick were me and my father. Everybody else got seasick.
Hey, Pony Swedman TV, how you doing today, young lady? Appreciate you coming by.
Hey, Pony.
I got sick the first time that the submarine surfaced, and they
Really?
opened the hatch. They opened the hatches,
Yeah.
and all that fish smell came down through the boat, and that made me sick. That's the only time I ever got sick. The whole time I was on the submarine.
So it wasn't necessarily being in the water; it was just the smell.
The smell.
Yeah.
Rotten fish coming down the hatch. Thank you for the share, Pony Swedman. But yeah, there was a lot of guys on the submarine used to get sick. I rode old diesel boat. So whenever there was a storm, we had to ride it out on the surface because we couldn't make air. And it was too dangerous to surface during a storm. So we'd ride it out on top. Some guys would get so sick, the doc would take like twine,
right,
and literally tie the guys into their bunks. That's how sick they were.
Oh, wow.
Boat be doing this number and this number at the same time. Guys on watch, they would have to look through the periscope because you couldn't have nobody up top side because it's so rough.
Yeah.
You go up and you can see a long ways. You come down and you see nothing but green water. You go back up and you see what's going on. You come back down in green water. They used to put big old tubs beside the guys on lookout to throw up in while they were on watch.
Definitely needed something to hold on to keep your balance.
Yes, Jim. The old boats did, Jim, because we didn't go that deep. Now the new boats, they go way down there, but the old boats, we rocked and rolled. That's why it was so dangerous for us to surface in a typhoon. Hey, Naj, how you doing?
Naj. What is he typing with the WL? What did he smoke today?
I don't know.
I do not accept any responsibility for anything that comes out of his fingers. Just putting it out there.
I thought it was all your fault.
It could be, and I'll probably get the blame for it anyway. But
Eric Garcia says craving some hot dogs and burgers.
Yeah, we have a whole package of hot dogs in the fridge down the shore, babe. We haven't touched yet. Just saying.
Oh, that was unintentionally displayed. Sorry.
Unintentionally displayed.
Jim's starting to sound a lot more like Vermont paint lately. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I know.
He's been hanging around Bruce too much.
Uh, 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 were you in TR's chat today?
No, I was not.
SF SF Rose asked Bruce. She says, "If I'm ever on my phone, I am not typing out your entire name." She says, "You need to shorten it." Uh,
Tony says 175,000 for two people to cruise a year straight. Well, you got
what?
that much. You got that much in your pocketbook, Tony Damon. You should be good to go. Eric says
Supposedly
he.
there's a
Go ahead.
supposedly there's a woman out there. Somebody was telling me. I don't know if it, can't remember who it was, but there's a woman, this multi millionaire. She spends 6 months on a cruise ship and spends the other 6 months on land, and she goes back and forth all the time. She lives on the cruise boat for 6 months.
I could believe that. Yeah, I could believe that.
I mean, you've spent time at sea. The first time you step on land, you're wobbling around like you have rubber legs, right?
Oh yeah, if you were out that long. Well, you know that's like them rich people down there in Florida, Key West, Florida. They got those multi-million-dollar yachts sitting there. All they do is go down and stay there on vacation. They have butlers that cook for them and clean
Oh hell yeah!
for them and chandeliers, and they never leave the pier.
Nope.
They just sit there.
Jim said that Bruce is way better looking than he is. When I decide to have hot dogs, oh, it's a mutual thing, my love. It's not only me.
And Prince says, "Hello, I'm here just in the bad books of my wife."
Oh, that means
Wow.
he's in the doghouse. He's in the doghouse.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on no cruise for no 6 months. I
Yeah,
have
what
no
would you do?
desire to. I have no desire to go on a cruise.
You'd get bored after maybe 2 weeks, wouldn't you?
Well, everybody says it's such a pain in the rear. They thought about, oh, we're going to stop in this port and this port. It takes forever they say, to get off and go out in town and do what you're doing, and then you got to be back at the boat at a certain time, and then everybody's trying to get back on the boat. I just, if I was going to take a Caribbean cruise, I would just find me a place and go stay at an all you could eat and drink resort for 14 days, like I did last time. It was
Come
good,
back and get
Naj.
me in 2 weeks.
Okay, back to cleaning. Hush it, you two.
Oh shit!
Wow. Hey, Natural Larisha, how you doing? Her name said, "Heck no, it's fabulous on cruises. Just don't get off." What's the point in taking a
Point,
cruise and going to different places if you don't get off the boat?
right?
I'm doing fantastic, young lady. How you doing today?
We love you, Tony.
I don't. Yeah, we went years ago down to St. Lucia and stayed 14 days.
See,
One of those
luckily
all
we have a port right here in Bayonne. So if we ever went on cruise, I wouldn't have to fly anywhere. Just get dropped off in Bayonne and leave from there.
Yeah, we just flew down to St. Lucia and stayed at one of those all-inclusive resorts. Back then, I was drinking those cold adult beverages, and in the swimming pool, you could swim up to the bar, and they actually had concrete seats in the swimming pool
Right.
that you could sit at in the pool at the bar. Oh Lord, I like to kill myself.
But you have to leave your drink on the bar when you swim, right? You can't bring it in the pool with you.
Put it in plastic cups. You sit right there in the water in the swimming pool at the bar.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's amazing how much you drink when it's free. Of course, you paid for it up front, but
Right.
still, it's amazing how much you can drink when it's free. They don't cut you off either. They didn't back then. I don't know about now, but back then there was no cutoff.
Well, I would think it would be a safety hazard if they didn't cut you off. I mean, here you are all, liquored up, hanging out in the pool, and then I'm gonna go for a swim, and then you wind up like drowning or something.
Well, in St. Lucia back then, there wasn't many safety regulations, I don't think. We went zip lining. That was pretty cool.
Zip lining on a cruise boat.
We zip lined from one mountain across a river to the other mountain. We're like 200 feet above the bottom, zip lining. It was pretty cool.
They have brakes on them, right? Like a handbrake or something.
Yep. Ours started out, you had to walk all the way up on the mountain to the jungle. And you go from station to station to station to station. And then you get down towards the bottom, you shoot across. You're going, and you're in the jungle. And you see this little hole out in front of you. You pop out the hole and look down, and there's the river like 200 feet below you.
Oh my God.
And then on the other side of the river, there's the hole looks like this big. You get over there and go in the hole, and you're back into the trees in the jungle. It's pretty cool. Had a good time.
It's like something you have to have a lot of upper arm strength for.
The mosquitoes were horrible, though.
I can imagine.
We went in May, and even at the resort, they come around and spray at night. Well, they'd spray one side of the resort, and they'd all run over to the other side. Then they'd come to this side and spray, and they would all run to that side. And then when it dissipated, they just went back after everybody.
Just like I won't be doing that. It's a heights thing. I'm not a fan of heights. Being on the boat, been to all the ports. Hillbilly loves me.
Wrong. She's getting a zonk for that.
All right, let me go inside to the doctor's office.
Hey, have fun.
Oh, yeah, I'll be live at 7 if you want to visit.
7 o'clock, guys. Sonya will be live, so I don't forget.
And I'll be in the chat until I go in.
Okie doke.
Thanks, Hillbilly. We'll see you later.
Be good. See ya.
Yep. Bye.
Maria Cervantes, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Ugh. Anybody want to come up on the panel? Let me know if you want to come up on the panel. You got to show your face, though. If you don't show your face, you don't come on the panel. You got to show your face. Don't want no naked people popping up here. Maria says, I'm doing great. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad you're doing great today. Yeah, it was another hot day here in South Carolina today, y'all. It got warm today. It got warm. I think it's supposed to be warm pretty much all week. I think we're back in the 80s here now. So it's about to get that time of year. Hot weather has arrived. But it's sure a lot better than that freezing cold. Raining hard in Austin, Texas. I hear you, Maria. Austin was okay. I liked Austin a lot more than I did Houston. Yeah, I liked Austin and San Antonio a lot better than I did Houston. But I wouldn't give you 50 cents for Dallas. Dallas Fort Worth area, I wouldn't give you 50 cents for that whole place. Viral Trend Channel, what's up? Waco wasn't that bad. The Waco area wasn't that bad when I was out there. My little store down here never ran out, Jim. The little store down here in my little town, they didn't run out. But gas is $3 a gallon, $2.99 a gallon. But lots of places are still out, Jim. I don't know what the percentage is. Somewhere between 50 and 70% are still out of gas. Yeah, I wouldn't give you 50 cents for Dallas Fort Worth, Tony Damien. I'm not big on Houston either. See you, Eric. Yeah, I wouldn't live in Houston, Texas either. I don't know what it is, but I'm not big on Texas, y'all. New Mexico, Oklahoma. I'm not big on any of that area out there. Yeah, I got you. Got you, Jim. I got something on my phone today. I guess over there in Michigan, they're talking about wanting to shut down one of their pipelines over there. I don't know what that was about. Bigger mouths, Tony Damien. Bigger mouths. But yeah, I'm not big on any of that area out there, to be honest with y'all. Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, none of that for me. Hey, blessed one, how you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, RVDJ, they have bigger opinions, they have bigger mouths, and they have bigger attitudes in Texas. To be honest with you, I think they just need to cut that whole section of the United States off and just let them be their own country. Okay, Maria, thank you. Yeah, KK, the governor. The governor, KK. Is talking about doing it. So what's everybody up to today? Anybody up to anything good? Anybody want to come up on the panel? Let me know. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the linky, but you got to show your face. That's the rule. We don't allow no naked people up here. No naked people allowed. So you got to show your face in the basement before you come up. I didn't say that, KK. I did not say that. Disclaimer, the hillbilly did not say that. Yeah, if you come up on the panel, you got to show your face, Natural Larissa. You know what was happening for a while. Traces of Twan's life. How y'all doing today? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming up. Yeah, they had a streaker running around here for a while on people's live streams. They'd come up with their thumbnail, people would click on it, bring them up on panel, and they'd get a naked butt in their face. What's up, Tree Trimmer 82? What's up, dude? How you been doing? How's Tree Trimmer not blue? Add moderator. I don't know how Tree Trimmer's not blue. Should be blue now, Tree Trimmer. Yeah, it was crazy for a while, Naps Larisha. There was a whole bunch of people that they click on somebody's icon to bring them up on their panel and they get a butt in their face. Fluffy Buffy. How you doing, Fluffy Buffy? Fluffy Buffy Vermont Paints in the live stream. What you been up to, Tree Trimmer? You been up to anything good, dude? Yeah, aren't they? Aren't they? Yeah, that was big time going around a while. Eating a Twinkie. You ain't eating no dang Twinkie. Yeah, Sandy K passed. Yeah, Sandy K passed. I did hear that. If anybody wants to come up on panel, let me know. I'll drop the linky. I'll drop the linky. Nell Court's dying to time out Vermont Paint. Yes, it's gluten, dairy, soy, vegan Twinkie. No. Yeah, it was sad, Napster Larisha. It was. RVDJ, I have no idea. Today's like the 17th or something, ain't it? 13th, 14th, 15th, 17th, I think, Sonia. Yeah, I saw it on Instagram, Larisha. I saw it on the Instagram. You come up, but you're getting changed for lodge tuxedo tonight. Dang, Jim's big timing it in a tuxedo. Jim's decking out in a tuxedo tonight. Jim getting all dolled up. He must have a hot date tonight, wearing a tuxedo. Appreciate it, Tree Trimmer. Yeah, she did seem really nice, Natural Larisha. She used to come to my live streams. Seemed really, really nice. She really did. RVDJ said, I'll be unsupervised tonight. Oh, Lord. RVDJ will be live at 7 tonight, unsupervised. The Lodge organ. Jim, such language. Such language, Jim. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd moved to TikTok or not, Tree Trimmer. I know there's a bunch of them on TikTok, Blood X, and I think Ralph's Trucking's over there. There's a whole bunch of them over on TikTok now. I ain't doing no TikTok. All right, here's the link. There's the link. There's the linky. Yeah, Jim, dang. Woo. Lord, that's a channel I hadn't seen in forever. Island Life. Oh, you're on TikTok, Larisha? I don't know nothing about that TikTok. I don't know nothing about it. I don't even know how to get to TikTok. TikTok, Larisha? I don't know nothing about that TikTok. I don't know nothing about it. I don't even know how to get to TikTok. Thank you, Tree Trimmer.
Hey, buddy.
For that awesome donation. Dude, I've been on chat with YouTube all afternoon, brother.
Have you?
All my super chats for my birthday
Yeah, quite a few of them.
on my monetization page. It's got every one of them listed, but in my chart, they're not there. And in my monthly amount, they're not there.
Yeah.
So I got on the chat and told them what I was there for. And they come back and said, okay, what's your link for the video? So I sent the link. Then they chatted back and said, what was the amounts? What was the total amount? So I gave them the total amount in US dollars and the one SEK.
Right, from Angela.
All right. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. The total amount in US dollars and the one SEK.
Oh,
Look at that text.
Jeez.
All right. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. The total amount in US dollars and the one. Gotta turn your YouTube off, buddy.
Nah, we're good. We're good. I have my phone on.
Turn your YouTube off.
All right.
There
Yeah,
you
just
go.
wanted to prove to you that I was putting my tuxedo on.
Dang. Got a hot date tonight.
Yeah, with a bunch of guys.
See? Aren't I dapper?
Me too.
Yeah, you're dressed to kill. Something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's colorful.
Wow. Twins.
Yeah.
See? But he is better looking. He is better looking.
Well, twins. He's
We-
got more. He's still got more color in his beard.
Hillbilly got
mustache.
kicked out because he had two people on the panel.
Yeah. No, I think he did it on purpose.
Did it on purpose.
Sometimes.
The tie is crooked.
Twins. Wow.
Is this mandatory to be on your page? Apparently. Your
I
channel,
think so. Yes. Well, except for some.
except for Sonya, Tony.
You know. So anyway, yeah. So I have a few minutes before I have to go, so I wanted to come up and say howdy.
Tree
Looking out
Trimmers
for-
got TikTok. Maria Cervantes has got TikTok. Amazing Maisie's got TikTok. I don't know nothing about TikTok. I ain't getting mixed up in it.
Nope.
So anyway, Vermont, I sent them the thing. Talked to them. They wanted the link. I sent them the link to the video. Then they asked me if I had the amounts. And of course, that's why I write the amounts down.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave them the totals. Thank you, Tree Trimmer. Can somebody drop Tree Trimmer's link for me?
I think so. Oh,
So I go to my monetization page and it's got all of them on there. So I highlight them. They're listed on the monetization page, but they're not in the chart and it's not in my monthly totals. So I highlight everything on the monetization, copy and paste it in the chat. Send it to them.
sorry.
They answer back and said, "Oh, no. I need you to go to the live stream and take a screen print of every super chat that you received." I said, I tell you what, I said, I gave you the link, I gave you the amounts, I sent you, I copied and pasted everything from a monetization page. How about you go do it?
Yeah. You
And
did
I
the hard
handed
part.
the chat.
We'll see what happens. But it's
You know, this damn thing is backwards.
I don't have YouTube up, Hillbilly, so I can't do that for you.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to go turn on my. Let me turn on my computer so I can do that.
I would get Tony Damien to drop Tree Trimmer's link for me, but Tony Damien's apparently
Cleaning.
not. She must not be a moderator on my channel anymore.
She's cleaning.
Is that what she calls it?
That's what she says she's doing. Yeah.
She's taking a nap from eating that big old sandwich a while ago.
Wow, that Twinkie was awesome.
You ate a Twinkie?
Thanks, RVDJ.
Half a
Ve-
Twinkie.
Vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free Twinkie, and it's actually better than the other Twinkies.
Really?
They're frozen. You have to keep them in the freezer, but I'm eating it frozen, and it's like having a
It's
cake
like
and ice cream.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you, Natural Larisha.
Yeah,
Dude,
we'll-
don't even try to
we'll
tell
be
me
seeing
that's
the
better
great
than.
truck back up to your house now.
There is
Oh,
no
hello.
way that Twinkie's better than butterscotch Twinkies from your
Well,
sister-in-law.
Okay, wait. Now, I haven't found much that's better than those butterscotch Twinkies. Those are kind of in a world all by themselves. Now, if I can get her to take this and make this into a butterscotch covered one, I'm like,
She'd have to be a chemist.
no, she could just get a gluten-free recipe. Vegan.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, that's all that's in those things is chemicals.
Not this one.
Scrubbing baseboards.
Yeah, right. Tony Damien, you're full of jokes today.
Actually, this one is completely organic. Look at that. I disappear and everybody helps you out.
All right,
Be right back.
you guys hold down the fort. I'll be back.
I'll finish my Twinkie. Oh, wait,
You'll finish your Twinkie.
you kicked
How
yourself out.
come you're so late tonight? Where were you? What were you doing?
Shopping for Twinkies.
Shopping for Twinkies. Oh, good for you.
Yeah, no. Well, first I had to go kill a massive spider.
Oh, well,
No,
that's a manly thing to do.
at my daughter's house. Wait till I show you this, Jim.
No, wait a minute. You had to drive to your daughter's house
Mhm.
to kill a spider.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm dead. It's my job. I'm okay with it. I'm talking spider.
Oh, he's a big guy.
Yeah, I sprayed him with spider spray, Raid.
And he
He
laughed.
He laughed at me, tried to hit me with a can.
Ah, ah,
Had to beat him with a shoe.
laugh at me, will you?
It's just a vanilla one, KK, but it's all organic. It's basically just like a sponge cake, organic sponge cake, gluten free.
I expect no responsibility for Jim's panel behavior.
Jim's a saint. It's you that's the problem most of the time. You're the one that causes the issues.
I don't know. I think I need my past masters jewel. I don't look fancy enough.
Jim's perfectly fine, Sonia. We all know that it's Sonia, the RV DJ, that causes all the issues.
I will refrain from making any comments, for I know what side of the bread my butter's on.
That's right. Except when I get in her chat later, she'll take away my wrench and have somebody hit me over the head with it.
She won't take away your wrench. She won't take it away because you're, even though that, you can be a PETA at times, she knows that, you're right up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know how to use my wrench.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to do it. So, yeah, we went shopping. We went to Walmart. Oh, man, what a cluster that was.
Yeah.
Yep. Picked up some dog food, cat food. Left as fast as we possibly could. Then we went grocery shopping and proceeded to watch a man push a cart that was completely heaping over with soda and bread and chips.
And bread and chips.
Yep, that was pretty much it.
Chips. He's getting ready for the NASCAR race this weekend. But
and the guy in front of him that was with him,
yeah,
had Mountain Dew and Pedialyte, 6 bottles of Tums, and small garbage bags. We know what's going on.
Oh boy,
that's Memorial Day weekend, is what that is.
Yeah,
I need the bags so everybody has a place to not get it on my carpet.
There you go.
And the Pedialyte is for the hangover the next day because you put everything in the garbage bag.
There you go. Maria says she loves fried Twinkies.
Yeah, I can't have that stuff. I haven't had a Twinkie. Probably this tastes so good is because I haven't had one in. Let's see. It was before Christmas when I had that one I passed out with. So, been a while. They changed the recipe in them.
Yeah.
And something in the Twinkie recipe my body doesn't like. And he's back. We couldn't knock him out. We tried.
The Carolina Hillbilly has returned. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
She's trying to say that scrubbing baseboards.
The hell is that?
A toothbrush beside a bowl.
That's not what.
Looks like to me she's been brushing her teeth from eating that big old sandwich.
I gotta finish my last bite of Twinkie. The only problem is they don't have a lot of stuff in them. How much stuff do they have? Oh. About that much. See, it's not bad, Hillbilly. It's pretty fluffy.
Tree trimmer, you still in here? If you are, how's your wife and kids?
Oh, I wonder how is she doing? She was not feeling well, was she?
Nah,
I
she's
had
been
to
sick
take my jewelry box.
for a couple of years.
He's putting on his fancy going to town meeting jewelry.
So Vermont's got mason jars and Jim's got jewelry box. Wow.
And Jim is a mason.
Box here. Here's my fancy jewelry box.
Boy, I went somewhere. I took a right turn in Albuquerque years ago, and it was the wrong way to go, apparently.
Telling you.
All you big bucks, people.
What? What do you mean?
So when you buying the camper, Vermont?
Probably not this year. Not after.
RV DJ said he is so unprepared, can't even dress himself.
Oh, Sonia.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it. We're waiting.
I'll make a phone call.
I wouldn't put up with that if I was you, Jim.
Damn it.
I tell you. They
I'd
abuse-
put my foot down.
How many times have you done that?
You got a spare bedroom?
As a matter of fact, I do, brother.
All right.
He put his foot down twice. First wife, second wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I left them both. After 5 years, they go crazy.
Well, what's my excuse? Oh, wait. I'm crazier. Never mind.
I can't believe that son of a bitch is rolling them down.
Might have something to do with air and sawdust in between the right ear and left ear.
It could be. You got a lot of sawdust. So did you hang around for today's or did you leave early on my live stream?
Oh, I left. I had to go to the dump in the grocery store
So you didn't see what I painted today?
and the pharmacy. No, I didn't see. You were still working on the first one.
Oh,
I had to go to the pharmacy, the grocery store, and somewhere else. Cool beans.
big dragons.
Yep.
Yeah. Guess what? It, like you said, it just flowed. It just kind of painted itself. I don't know. That dark side thing's scaring me a little bit.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Even my shirts are starting to affect me.
I was laying there in bed the other night thinking about it. I think it's about time for you to do some dark space stuff.
I did one. Didn't I? Yeah.
I think you did one. I think I've only seen you do one. Yeah.
Oh, I did an eyeball once. The meteorite was an eyeball, a giant eyeball.
Dude, I'm telling you, the dark side is where your creativity is.
I know.
You're trying to be,
Puppy.
don't take this the wrong way. You're trying to be a mountain / flower painter. But the sweet part of your baseball bat is on the dark side. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's funny. On my floor, I have zombies, Grim Reapers, things that I paint when I'm not online.
You start painting Grim Reapers and stuff like that, you're going to bring in a whole nother crowd to your live streams.
Yeah, kind of scary which ones come in, though.
Hey, a view's a view.
That's right.
Boy, Jim's studying hard there, looking for something.
Well, I found half of it.
He's looking for his jewelry.
I'm looking for my past master's jewel. I found the chain.
Uh-oh. He is in so much trouble.
Well, usually, like you find half of something. That's
Oh,
usually a problem.
I got some pancakes today too.
Gluten free.
Soy free, dairy free, microwave pancakes.
They were anything but free.
Oh no, they were expensive as heck. I got 6 of them. Cost me like $7. But I'm feeling a lot better though since I changed this diet.
Well, that's good to hear.
I don't know why she keeps sending me Sid's cleaning supplies. That's all that is Sid's
Yeah.
cleaning supplies.
I don't see her in her maid's outfit. Wait, we don't need that visual probably. But
No.
one of those Halloween costume maid outfits there.
Maid outfits with her horns coming out of her head. Don't. That's not the look.
My back's okay. I popped it back in last night. Hi, Arlene. Hey, Natural Reach. How's it going?
Dude, at your age, you should know better.
See, we were just playing cars on the floor. That's the worst part.
At your age,
I
you
just-
should know better.
I turned and I didn't tell you what happened when she got ready to leave last night. My wife's sitting on the floor in the playroom reading to her, right? I think she's reading Chicka Chicka Boom Boom or something. Anyway, she says she started breathing hard. She went, Nana, and then all over the carpet.
Oh,
Mandarin oranges and milk.
Oh.
Not good.
Well, if I'd have been there, you'd have had 2 messes to clean up.
My
'Cause that's
son,
one thing I cannot do. I can change a dirty diaper as long as I cover up my nose. But if somebody else gets sick, I'm getting sick right there with them.
see, I'm so used to it, that it doesn't even faze me.
Ugh.
But my
I can't
son,
do it.
he even sees it. And he's going, it's like, stay in your room. I'm not cleaning
the
up your
same
mess.
way.
Doesn't faze me. But she had 101 temperature, so she was sick for something.
ooh.
Ooh. That's not good.
Today she's doing much better. Her temp's gone down to almost normal. She's got a wicked sniffly nose, so I think she's just got a flu stomach bug thing. But my daughter stayed home today with her, and she's watching her and taking her temperature a lot. And she'll take her to the hospital tomorrow if. Don't make the noises. Wait, you want me to do it now? Come on now. I'll do it for you now.
I'll be right back.
No, it's gonna kick my butt. Yeah, it might have been the fact that she ate 4 of those little Halo oranges and
Yeah.
drank a huge glass of milk at the same time. So, the dairy thrown in with some orange acid probably didn't go very well.
Just trying to make her own creamsicle.
It was gross. It took me a long time. I put gloves on. Normally, I can clean up cat throw up all the time. Doesn't bother me. This time I put on rubber gloves because
Yeah.
even a little rough for me. And luckily she did it in the playroom, which has Berber carpets, which are really easier to clean. She did it in my living room. I would have been so crying.
All right, that's better.
Uh-oh. He's official now.
Yep.
I'm official now. Well, my friends, sometimes you got to stay and sometimes you got to go. So I will be seeing you soon. Hillbilly, always great. Bruce, nice to see you.
Be
No.
safe, organ master.
Thank you very much. Y'all have a great afternoon.
See you, Jim. Be
Hey,
safe.
dude.
Yeah, now she'll still eat oranges. Jim's all dressed up, and he actually has someplace to go. Hey, Kevin. That's Kevin. Where RV staying? What's wrong?
Where are we staying? What's up? Dude, I had a bologna, egg salad, Duke's mayonnaise sandwich with 3 sweet pickles and half a bag of chili cheese Fritos for lunch today.
You're going right back to eating that junk again.
I made a mistake today, dude. I tried to bite the pickle.
Without cutting it.
Yeah,
You know you can't bite through those rinds.
dude, it's like here and inside was driving out the bottom of my mouth.
Yeah.
I won't make that mistake again.
You have to score the rind.
I cut them into pieces and put them back here.
There's something to be said for buying the chips, you know.
Yeah. But
That's
boy,
what-
they were good. They were good.
Yeah, I kind of sat there eating those, you know, those sweet. I buy the mixed. It's got all the chunks in it with the little pieces of pepper and stuff, onion and that little onion in it.
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
Shark
called?
on Shark on duty says pickles and chili cheese Fritos. Laugh out loud. How long do you have to hit the bathroom? Oh, I'm good,
Yeah, I
dude.
can't even.
There's that buddy of mine that's over in the Philippines. He's met another guy that lives over there. He makes a thing. He takes and buys an onion, and he peels it, and he takes the center out of it. A chunk of the center out of the middle of it, knocks it out the middle,
Mhm.
and he takes either chicken or beef bouillon cubes and cuts them up and puts them down inside of it. And he cuts a cap off the top and a cap off the bottom of the centerpiece he cut out, and he plugs the holes. He wraps it up in tinfoil like the old candied apples,
Right.
and he doubles it and cooks it on the grill. They're saying it's absolutely delicious, dude.
That'd be like almost like onion soup.
I've never thought about it before, but they say it. They're all raving about it over there.
Because the onion is full of liquid. So it's going to make that bouillon just turn into like a broth.
Yeah, they're bragging about them, cooking them on the outdoor grill.
I do that with apples. Cut the centers out, stick a chunk of butter with some brown sugar, and just twist it all up, throw it on the barbecue. Kind of makes like an apple pie without the crust.
Well, that's one thing about my new teeth. I won't be able to go bobbing for apples at the Halloween parties no more.
No, your teeth would stay right there. Hey, look, there's teeth in there. Yeah, don't worry about it. That's your buddy.
No more candied apples, no caramel apples, none of that no more.
No, I did. I tried to do a caramel apple once. It was bad. I bit down, pulled back, and my teeth were stuck to the apple. My wife she's like, put those back in. Whatever. I spent 2 hours getting that caramel off my teeth to get stuck in there like a sugar daddy. Oh, don't try those. And I love those.
I love the sugar babies or the
babies,
sugar
yeah.
mamas. Sugar mamas. Or sugar
Yep.
babies. What were
The
they?
babies.
Sugar mamas or sugar babies?
Babies are the tiny ones that like come in a little package.
Yeah, man. Hold them in your mouth and roll them around and roll them around, and then eventually just turn to the crystal light sugar.
Pull the chocolate off the outside, and then it's like.
Yeah. Wow. Mm.
But I love that. When you just sit there, pull. It's like caramel. It's like get your brother all upset by doing this with it. You know, it's like, leave me alone. Bobby for pickles and Fritos? What?
Well, I tell you what, if I can't eat candy corn, I'm canceling Halloween this year.
Nah, candy corn's pretty easy. Just get it fresh. Don't get the last year's stuff. I picked up some kettle corn popcorn yesterday. Really good stuff. Sweet.
They didn't even
kettle
think
corn.
about that at the store today. I need to get me some Cracker Jacks or some kettle corn or something, dude. I've
Yeah,
been craving that forever.
Sonia, what's that popcorn I eat? I can't remember the name of it. She knows. Anyway, it's a organic popcorn. It's good for you. I mean, it's better for you than the garbage. But their kettle corn, hillbilly, it's made in a kettle with natural sweeteners instead of fake garbage.
Right?
Oh. And
Skinny
it's
pop.
skinny pop, yeah. And it's got that, when you get that kettle corn at the fair, you get that nice sweetness to it. That's what this stuff's got. And it's like, I got one bowl of it, got the second bowl of it, was going for the third bowl before my wife called me. I'd wiped out 2/3 of the bag before she even got a chance to try it.
You ever heard of Charles chips?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember they used to come in those big cans? It was busted into thirds with like cheddar popcorn,
Yeah.
regular popcorn, and then caramel corn in it.
Yeah, my kid was a Boy Scout, Cub Scout. That was one of the things they sold with those big cans.
You know, when I was a little kid, I mean like way little, you had individual license. They furnished you a truck, but you were like the owner operator of those Charles chips,
Wow. I think
and
that's
you
what
actually delivered into people's homes.
I think that's what Frito-Lay is up here. All the Frito-Lay drivers, they own their own trucks up here. They don't work for a corporate Frito-Lay distributor. They go pick up. Yeah, kind of like Schwann's.
Yeah,
All those guys own their trucks. Well, they lease them through
lease
a company,
them. Yeah,
but they buy their product.
yeah. My aunt used to do that.
It's good money in it if you get a great place. I got
Yeah,
a
if you
friend.
knock down some of them rich subdivisions, you'd be good to go.
My friend owns a Schwann's truck, and he does with Shelburne, Vermont. Shelburne, Vermont is what we consider one of our gold towns. Stowe, Shelburne. The houses there are $1 million to $6 million houses, and he does that neighborhood. Like the president of IBM,
Right?
his house is in Shelburne, Vermont. He's got a black swimming pool and
So you're
right on the
saying
port.
that those other people that's part of my family that are from Vermont, I need to start hanging out on their live streams? Is that what you're telling me? Because obviously they got lots of money.
Some of them. If you live there, you have to have a few dollars. My lawyer's from Shelburne, Vermont. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's expensive. See, Sonia even knows what Charles chips are from back in the day. You got to remember, Hillbilly's from the 20s, so.
Didn't have Charles chips in the 20s, brother.
No?
60s.
Is that when you think they came out? Somewhere's in there?
Yeah, that's why my aunt made so much money. She had rich subdivisions, and then she had where all the potheads hung out at.
Yeah, that would be a good hoop. Yeah, that actually would be the best place. Imagine having like a peanut or popcorn truck around those neighborhoods now.
Or a roach coach.
Yeah, oh yeah. I told you they opened up that French fry little trailer up the road here from my house.
Right?
The place has been so packed, there's no parking ever.
Wow, sound like they need to open up another one.
McDonald's has got like 3 cars in it. This guy, these little tiny trailer with a couple tents and some picnic tables, has got like 80 cars in the parking lot. And Dunkin' Donuts was smart because they own all that land. So they let them put that up right there. And the cars are going through the Dunkin' Donuts, getting a coffee, going to get a burger. They're not stupid. They've tripled their business. And all it is homemade French fries, hand cut, and burgers and hot dogs.
That's my kind of place.
Greasy food. You know, they cook in peanut oil and they change their oil, you know, every 3 days or something. That's part of their Al's whole thing, you know, always fresh.
Well, that's the key to anything is keeping that oil fresh. People
yeah.
don't understand that. But keeping that oil fresh is what maintains your flavor in your food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and stay away from that garbage, you know, the vegetable lard, and because that stuff all it does is burn your stuff.
Crisco.
Peanut oil's got a higher heat ability, so you can get it a little hotter, so you can blanch it real quick, take it out, and that's the other thing they do is they blanch their fries first. So they just start to turn brown, take them out. Then when somebody orders some, then they put them back in and they get that crispy crunch.
RVDJ, that's what we were just talking about. My aunt had her own franchise of Charles Chips back in the 60s.
I wonder if they're still around.
She leased their trucks, and she had that whole territory up in western North Carolina. My aunt had the whole territory. She would deliver to people's houses.
Oh. Charles Chips. Believe it or not, they're sold at the Vermont Country Store here. And they're still in the...
Yep, still in the containers. Yep.
Apparently there's free shipping.
I hear you, RVDJ. Yeah, I think they're still in business. They just they don't have it's all based in stores and stuff like that. They did away with all the delivery stuff and all that.
Well, Vermont Country Store they're in Shelburne. They're in Stowe. Need to say more. I mean, it's $13 for a pound of potato chips. So a bag of potato chips, it's like $13.
I nailed that. That aunt wasn't into the moonshine.
She probably made more money. No, maybe not.
Dude, it dropped off in the 60s and 70s. Actually, the 60s, 70s, and 80s, a lot of the moonshiners quit doing moonshine and went to growing other things.
And had they known how big it was going to become because of the whole small brewery type stuff.
Yeah, the thing of it is, though, dude, I wonder if the shows and these moonshine stills and all distilleries now would be as big if it was still like it was back in the day, though.
No, because first off, technology, they're going to be much easier to find because they just use a flare. They just use a flare, the flare camera, and go, oh look, a massive heat signature. Yeah.
Well, and the thing of it is, the legal stuff that you're buying from them now that they're all legal, the alcohol content's way lower.
What, the max is 80, right?
80 or 90.
Yeah, 80 or 90 proof. Because
see what a lot of people used to do up home, they'd get it 170, 180 proof gallon, and they'd bring it home, and that'd last them for months and months and months because they'd cut it.
Yeah. You put a glass full of ice and just a little water or seltzer or something, and
yeah.
I don't know how many people I knew that drank seltzer with moonshine, with ice. It's just like a martini, basically, I guess. I don't know. I never liked martinis, so.
My one grandmother and grandfather, remember those peppermint sticks that were kind of powdery?
Yeah.
They would put it in ice with water and pour it in that and then stir it with the peppermint stick and drink it with the peppermint stick in it. Tasted kind of like peppermint schnapps, except it was moonshine.
Yeah, there's a bar up here that serves at Christmas time with the candy cane in them, but it's the not the red and white one. It's the blue and white candy cane.
Thanks for coming. Where RV staying? Thank you. Appreciate it.
See you later, Kevin. He's actually one of my
So
family members.
Where's your buddy Lance been? I hadn't seen him on your live stream lately.
I don't know. He was on
He
Sonia's.
hasn't been in here either.
He's kind of whatever.
He's got his birthday next month.
That's Sonia's buddy. That's her
Supposed to be
bestie.
6.
That's her bestie.
I think he's turning 60 next month.
He is. Yeah, he retired a couple of weeks ago.
Where's he from?
Canada. It's not Vancouver because that's where Fantastic Travels is, or Van City Adventures. I think he's in the middle.
Did he move there, or is he originally from there?
No, he's from there. He's Canadian.
He just don't have quite as bad an accent as a lot of the rest of them is, I guess.
No, yeah, because he's closer to like down toward Michigan-ish. You know. Although you go to Michigan and they got worse Canadian accent than the Canadians do, so. Right, KK?
Same way in Minnesota, dude.
Oh, Minnesota's bad.
They should have just gave Minnesota to Canada.
I was supposed to go to St. Louis this summer, but I don't think I'm going to make it there.
Oh, you can go meet up with some good friends out that way, dude.
That's where my grandfather's third wife, basically like a grandmother, that's where she is.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of that folks from out in that state on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never
Noni Mae's out there too.
Yeah, see, Noni Mae I could deal with. She just welcomed me in and probably cooked me dinner. Well, maybe her husband would cook me dinner. I don't think Noni Mae cooks anymore, does she?
Dude, I don't think she does nothing during the day anymore. I think she's sleeping all day and staying up all night on YouTube.
Oh, she was up. I got up at 3 o'clock the other night. I couldn't sleep, so I wasn't feeling great. And she was on live at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her over at Brenda Land's lately either.
Brenda's channel got kind of weird on me. I used to really like hanging out there, but
Yeah, I went over there Saturday night, and there wasn't that many people over there Saturday night.
yeah,
They, yeah, it's turned a little bit different.
every time I go
think.
over there, it's a makeup application day. Yeah, it's like putting on makeup and whatever.
Well, you know, it's kind of weird how YouTube's went. 2 years ago, the big thing was mukbangs. Last year, the big thing was concerts and singers. Now this year, it's reaction videos.
Yeah.
So it's like every year, it just switches to something different, to something different, to something different.
It'll come back around, I'm sure. Although cooking channels do very well if you have a good cooking channel. But you got to have a...
Be safe.
Bye, Arlene. Oh, she's going in early. Inventory?
Inventory.
I almost could have called that. She do that every month?
They do, by hand.
Oh, man. And I saw a couple of videos that she did where she showed inventory. Holy cow. We're not talking 1 or 2 bikes. We're talking a warehouse full of them.
They do every screw, dude. Every bolt, every nut,
Everything. They keep
everything by hand.
really good track of it too, I'm sure.
It's
Nothing walks out the door, I take it. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to steal over there. It's probably not healthy for you.
no. The Popo is not the place you want to be over there.
Kind of bring you out the door and you don't come back in the door type of thing.
Well, it's like I don't know what it's like now, but we knew a Filipino individual that got locked up, a girl in the 1980s, and they took her to a Longapo, and we all pitched in, and I went with another girl to get her out. And I'm talking dirt floors.
Hmm.
The doors back then didn't have locks on it. They had big old logging chains around them with a big padlock still on it. And they had like 50 people in like a 6-person cell.
With a bucket, probably, if you're lucky.
I know in the 80s it was not the place to be. You know, they always tell you the war stories when you first get there. Oh, whatever you do, don't get in trouble. Don't do this. Don't do that. You're going to regret it. Blah, 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 blah. I actually got to see it. And
they mean it.
Yeah, they made a believer out of the old hillbilly.
I guess Korea's that way too. Don't get locked up in Korea because you're not going to find your way back out.
Yeah, anywhere over there. If anybody goes over there, don't get drunk and get stupid.
No, well, not an issue for me. That much I'm safe. The stupid part, that's kind of 50-50 chance.
Well, the thing of it is, you're wrong no matter what.
Yeah, because I'm an American.
Yeah.
And it'd be different if I was like a rich American. Or do they just assume that all Americans are rich? And they're going to want every dime they can possibly get, probably.
There's stories over there, 5 guys jumping on the one foreign guy, beating him half to death. The police come and they arrest the foreign guy that's laying there about to bleed to death.
For starting the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of experienced that down Mexico way.
That's another place you don't want to go to the Popo. You didn't back in the day. Tijuana, Mexico in 1980 was not the place to be.
Well, it was a good place to be, but not get in trouble.
Right.
Yeah. I was going to say, I went there in the early 80s. Mid-80s. I guess it'd be mid-80s.
Out of the doctor. I'll be around for another 6 months, RVD Day says.
Another 6 months? Oh.
I was there in San Diego 80 and 81 and was in Tijuana or Ensenada every weekend.
Yeah, I had a delivery down that way. I've been there eight or 9 times. And that was scary because I'd go across and never lose sight of my truck.
Yeah.
If I had to use a restroom, I did it on the side of my truck because I didn't want to be away from my truck. Because a buddy of mine went down there, we usually went in together, and he went in to get a sandwich one day, came back out, and his back doors of his trailer were opened up. And there was a truck driving away. They didn't get everything, but they got enough that it cost
Some of the United States is that way too, brother.
Oh yeah. A few places in California you don't walk away. Your truck won't be there. Was that It's probably my wife saying, "Hey, are you going to cook those hamburgers?"
Tell her to cook them herself.
Well, she doesn't really know how to use that barbecue.
Oh,
Not to mention what they are.
okay.
They may be vegan burgers.
Soybean and seaweed.
I can't eat soy, but yeah, they're vegan.
Aren't they making a lot of that stuff out of seaweed and stuff now?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yep.
God, dude. Just move to the beach and you can pick up supper for free every night.
Look at me though. Look how much weight I've lost. I mean, I'm sure it's noticeable.
Yeah, that's my problem. If I keep eating like I'm eating now, I'm gonna be right back where I was at.
I work out every day, and I'll tell you what, this shoulder's just not happy.
Yeah, I work out every day too. My jaws. Eat, 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 eat,
Oh,
eat, eat, eat.
I want to get bigger. Like I need more.
I hear
muscle.
you.
Like I need more muscle at 55, right? For what? I don't know, but
Well, I promise you, when you hit another age, you could care less.
yeah. But I figured by that point, I got a little longer to lose it. You know.
Dude, I got to where between my ankles, my knees, and my hips, it's all I can do to get out of bed in the mornings.
Yeah, but that's from climbing, though. That's from holding
Yeah,
your
but
legs to
oof.
poles. Because you spent most of your life on your calves and your knees and your hips,
Yeah.
one form or another, really. I mean, sailing, you spend the whole time doing that.
I'm really paying for it too.
Now, did your sub have the wings that came out at all, or no? When the weather got really rough when you guys were up?
No, dude. My boat was built in 1956, brother.
Oh, so it didn't have any stabilization. Just
Now, we had bow planes and stern planes.
yeah, but you didn't have the
No.
retractables and
No.
like the new
Escape.
cruisers have.
Well, you know, I've explained it to a lot of people. A submarine, what you see in the picture, that's just outside for looks.
Yeah.
Inside that outside superstructure is what we call the people tank.
Yeah.
That's where the real submarine's at, inside there. And it's completely enclosed except for the hatches.
I've moved a
But
few
on our
small
boat-
ones, but not big ones.
Yeah, our on our boat, the superstructure, we had an escape hatch inside the boat, one forward and one aft. And it's a tube. You go into the escape hatch, you close it inside the boat, and you pressurize it, and then you go out a side hatch. You open the side hatch and you make an escape.
Oh, that one went out, didn't go out the bottom.
It don't go out the top. No, nothing goes out to the bottom. The bottom of the boat's hollow, dude. There's holes.
Just for
There's
water.
no doors to open.
Just for
It's
buoyancy.
There's holes for buoyancy. For the submarine to go down, where you push a button and the hydraulic valves open, lets the air go out and it fills with water. When you get ready to surface, you push the button, it closes the valves, and you blow air. And it blows the water out and the ship surface. That's why on our boat, we couldn't stay underwater during typhoons. We had to ride them out on the surface because it was too dangerous for us to come up and surface to get air. Because if you ever reached a tipping point too far this way or this way, all the air just went out and just kept filling with water. And the more the water came in, the deeper you go. So you're gone.
Upside down.
But on our boat, the outside superstructure, we always played the Russians during the games. We'd be on battery. Well, on the superstructure outside the people tank, it was just a door with a lever to make the escape out the escape hatch. Well, it rattled. So guess what they did to fix that? They welded it shut.
That's nice.
So you could escape out the escape hatch, but you had nowhere to go because you were trapped inside the superstructure outside and you drowned.
That's helpful. And the new ones that they just built have capsules inside of them, don't they now? Pressure tank capsules or something?
I don't know if they have, I don't know what the new ones have. But ours inside the submarine, in the people tank, like in cruise mess, you go up the ladder, you open a hatch, you go up the ladder through another tube, and you had another hatch. Same thing in what you call the conning tower, the tallest part of the boat.
Right. Yep.
You leave the control room, you go up, you open the first hatch, you climb like a 25-foot ladder, you open up the other hatch.
And get wet.
And you're at the top of the conning tower. Now back aft and out forward, you open one hatch, and to escape, you open up the hatch inside the boat. You go up inside. It's like a airtight cavity. The guys below you or you close that hatch, you tighten it down. Then you pressurize. And then you either open the escape hatch or you open up the main hatch to get out of the boat. But everywhere is double hatched.
Yeah.
Forward and aft is triple hatched.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of schematics in it. Basically, it looks like giant propane tank with a smaller propane tank on the inside of it with a lot of bulkheads. I like watching the Discovery Channel because they actually cut a couple of the old ones apart when they decommissioned them, and you could see all the, a complete layer. How many layers of what were built inside those submarines?
Go outside Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, and scuba dive down the bottom of the ocean, and you'll find my submarine cut open too.
Is it down there?
Yeah, they shot it with torpedoes.
Oh, made it a coral, the reef.
I hear you, Gaming Prince.
Baby girl. Congratulations.
But yeah, back in the 50s, every submarine they built was for a different thing.
Yeah,
you're into all that weird stuff. You need to go read about the USS Grayback, SS 574. It was built to be the first ballistic submarine.
I think
it
I
didn't
read
work
that
out
one.
well.
I think I read a book about that.
And it could sit on the bottom. I made one patrol on that boat. While we were in dry dock in the Philippines, my boat, I went to sea on the Grayback. And the senior chief went for me to qualify for radioman on the watch. And we actually took some Korean ROK soldiers into a place where we wasn't supposed to be. And we went in, and then it sat on the mouth on the bottom of a river, submerged. And they did their escape, went in and did whatever they did, came back, and then we backed out.
Was that the one I was reading about? One of them I was reading about was nothing but a giant nightmare of issue after issue after issue.
Well, the Grayback killed 3 or 4, I think it was Navy SEALs. And the one guy that survived, his arm just happened to fall around a valve, was the story we got. They were inside the escape hatch going out to do what they were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And as they were pressurizing, the officer of the deck dipped the boat. And the pressure made them all pass out. And all of them drowned but one. And after that, they decommissioned the Grayback. But it's pretty cool, dude. It had 2 big giant, it's the weirdest looking thing you ever seen. It's got like two large breasts,
Yeah, that was the one I was looking at.
and the doors opened up. Well, during Vietnam, they realized it wasn't worth a flip at missiles, so they used that as a UDT SEAL boat. They would pack all their stuff inside there, and then it could sit on the bottom. The SEALs would go out, they'd open up those doors, they could take all their boats and equipment and stuff out of the doors, go do what they had to do, and come back.
Yeah, I think that was the one, because if that's the right one, they went to open the outer doors for a missile and it flooded it. It wouldn't hold pressure.
I could believe that. It had a real tall it was weird. It had a real tall conning tower. So when the doors opened, they could still be up in the conning tower when the missiles went off. They only carried two.
Yeah, I love reading that weird old stuff. Of course, I love old boats. You know, I love
So
ships.
when I first went into the service, my boat and other boats were actually carrying torpedoes that if they fired them within range of other boats, you couldn't evade it. You couldn't fire it.
Come back and chase you.
The impact
Oh, just that
would
bad.
get you. Then when I got on the boat, I think we carried Mark 48s.
Now, are those target and forget, or set the timer and figure the distance and hope it hits at the right time?
They were, but here's the thing of it. They were run by what's called auto fuel. It looked like red antifreeze.
Right.
And if that ever lit up on the boat, we had to run the boat in circles to try to get it to shut down. It's called a hot running torpedo. But what they did was they actually had wire, and it was set up to the guidance system, and it would go so far, and then they would give it its last reading before the wire broke.
A fly-by-wire. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of ballistic stuff that was set that way. Could control it a little bit while it took off, and then once it snapped it, it was on its way wherever it was going.
I can't remember what we carried back aft. It's like Mark 36 or Mark 37, something like that. But we had 4 tubes in the forward torpedo room were shot out with air. We had 2 tubes in the back of the submarine that used swim out torpedoes.
So they were filled with water, and
They were a different kind of torpedo. They were like Mark 36s or something. I don't even remember, dude. It's been so long.
I love watching them launch, where they close this hatch and then close this valve and then open this valve and then push that valve down. It's like
Outer doors have to open and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, the old videos. I love watching the old, the real, Super 8 videos of that stuff, because it's like those guys lived hell. Like you. I mean, it was a tough life. There weren't very many fat submariners.
Oh, no. Dude, like I say, I weighed 145 pounds back then.
You couldn't fit through the hatch. You couldn't go in them, basically.
I slept in what was called the coffin. I told that story on here once before.
Yeah.
I had the biggest locker on the boat, but I had a little window cut out of like a box, and I had to reach up and grab the pipe and swing into the opening and crawl inside of it to get into my bed. And I had a locker that run all the way down. I carried cases of Pepsi in my locker.
Is that what you carried?
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have that stuff in boats anymore, do they? Soda?
Oh, I'm sure they do. They probably got drink machines or drinks for them. Dude, they got basketball courts. They got weightlifting rooms. They got all kinds of stuff, dude.
Yeah, I've been on a couple of aircraft carriers.
We couldn't even take showers.
There's a McDonald's on the last one I went on to visit.
Yeah, we couldn't take showers. You couldn't brush your teeth. Nothing, dude. If you did, you dry brushed. They saved all the water for charging batteries.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be distilled clean water.
Fresh water was used for cooking and for watering the batteries. That was it.
Yeah.
Now,
I
the
know.
night before we pulled into port, they would determine if there was enough water left. If there was, they'd open up showers and you could use the last of the water that was left. But you
You
took a
guys-
chance. You took a chance on whether there was enough water. You get all lathered up and shampooed up, turn the water back on, and they go drip, drip, drip. So you took your own chances.
Yeah, my father-in-law was ex-military guy, and he took a washcloth bath a lot.
Yeah.
Just because, he was in Vietnam, and he said, you cleaned what you had to clean. Your hair wasn't the most important thing out there. It was always cut really short anyway, but
Well, dude, I've told a lot of people about this, and a lot of people don't believe me. But on our boat, after the first day at sea, everything is covered in diesel oil.
oh yeah.
Your hair, you get up and take paper towels when you get out of your bunk, and all you did was just rub your hair, and the paper towel, you could wring diesel oil out of it.
I worked on
Your whole
diesel
body was that
most
way.
of my life, yeah.
So we didn't smell nothing. And I guess the diesel fuel killed bacteria because nobody ever got sick,
Yeah.
But it was so funny. We'd pull into port. One of the first thing they do after you get tied up, they'd run power and they'd run fresh water. And everybody that didn't have duty the day you pulled into port, everybody'd take a shower. Well, we'd all take a shower, put on our civilian clothes from our bunks that were covered in diesel oil, and we thought we smelled like roses. You walk out into town, and everybody be saying, "Oh, you take shower, you stink, you take shower." The hell you mean? I just took a bath.
Yeah. No, I smell fine. Yeah, diesel's terrible. Holy cow, been on for 2 hours.
Yeah, I need to get off from here, dude.
I didn't even notice.
I've been on here almost 2 hours.
I figured I'd come say hi.
All right, dude. Well, I appreciate it. I'll probably be back on tomorrow arguing with YouTube about where my super chat money is.
Yeah, not a problem for me.
It's terrible. It's
I just keep
talking to
getting
that AI is like beating my head against the bedpost,
I still have to go in every single day, just like you, and have them check it out and look at it again. It's like, what am I doing?
Yeah. But guys, I appreciate everybody coming by today. Everybody out there, please be safe. Be safe, everybody. Always remember, be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Sonya live, RVDJ, 7 p.m. tonight, guys. Be there, be square. See you guys. Thank you very much.
See ya, brother.
See ya.